Why? Chill out. Let me turn off my camera. Yes, sir. So welcome back, gays and boys. Sorry, gays and girls. We're back with another terrible stream. Why you clicked on this stream? I don't know. You probably made the worst mistake in your life. You're about to find out. Well, I don't mean to be a hater or anything, because most of my videos are kind of coming as like me just hating, being a stupid hater. And if you think that, oh, Arrow, you just hating on everything now. You're just so lonely trash, and you can. Like, I'm not sure anyone's gonna say that's kind of a stretch, but I don't want to be a hater. Hey, hello, Mega Mods. I don't want to be a hater or anything. I just like to give my real opinions on something, even if no one really cares about it. So yeah, let's get in. I recently watched a new for what was the stupid name? Fallout 2021, and it is hot garbage. I forgot to add the hot part to it. Hot garbage. It is really really terrible. It is trash. Okay, and yeah, and just so you know, I didn't pirate it. I actually, this time did a Netflix subscription for it. I'm a changed man. I don't do piracy no more. I feel like I have showed a bit of what I've pirated on my channel. I don't know if y'all noticed, but yeah, pretty much. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna give you the reasons why I think Fallout is hot garbage. If you don't want to listen to me yap about a movie you've probably never watched in your life, and yeah, if you haven't watched it, don't watch it. Go do something with your life. If you don't know what to do, go outside and sniff some grass. It's better for your health than watching this movie. Trust me, this movie will give you permanent brain damage. It's so bad. So starting off, I'm just gonna explain what I remember from the movie. I watched it like a day ago or something, so it's pretty fresh in my memory. And since I have the best memory in my family, it will be pretty easy for me to recall all the events. I'll tell you why this movie is absolutely hot garbage. So yeah, lock in. The movie pretty much started about it was the reason. Yeah, just so you know, the reason I actually ever watched this trash movie is because yeah, I'm my should I say angel pretty cringe, but a favorite actress of mine, favorite. I say that with quotes. She was starring, yeah, starring in the movie, and I was just searching like movies about her because I'm trying to watch movies on her. Don't you got everyone does that? Like y'all watch movies on your favorite actress, so that's what I was doing, and I'm not gonna tell you her name. You should figure it out if you check Fallout 2021. You should be able to find who exactly I'm talking about. So yeah, I watched it just because it was hard. She was starring in it, and it was nothing like I expected. Fallout, like the name suggests, you would expect a kind of action movie. Some guns, some cars, some hot women. 15 views, yeah, 15 views, pretty crazy. So you some hot women, some driving, some action, but no, this is it's quite the opposite. Starting off, you pretty much have the starting actress. She's supposed to be a high school student. I think a high school. So she's driving and our friend with her gay friend. They stop at the school. They're just humming to Sabine. Sorry, I don't have the movie in the background. I'm not trying to get copyrighted or sued by the stupid company who made that trash movie. So yeah, she was just driving in the car with her friend. They were humming to a music, singing along to some music that they both apparently know the lyrics for. So they ended up in school, got off, and yeah, they pretty much her gay friend tried to riz up a guy who he thought that was cute. He said he wants him. Well, I don't know what any of that means. So yeah, they went to their different classes, and pretty much her sister called her, told her a bit of stuff. Unimportant stuff's happened, and somehow she ended up in the bathroom, and she saw the the apparently hottest girl in their school doing some makeup in the toilet, and she was like, "Oh, you don't need a makeup. You're already cool on your own," something like that, something as corny as that. I don't know why these people decided to make Jenna oh, Jenna so corny in that movie because like I feel like every 5 to 15 seconds I hear her say oh, I'm just low key, low key, low key, low key. Everything is just, I'm just low key. Like low key is an actual word that people use to describe themselves being chill. You know, it sounds so out of touch. A lot of things they're saying are just stupid, and it's funny because the movie was made 2021. You'd expect that kind of bad movie to be made in 2025. It wouldn't really be a surprise to me because I've watched a lot of bad movies that were made in 2025, and it doesn't shock me anymore. That's why I don't even watch movies these days anymore. And I definitely did a Netflix subscription. As I said earlier, I didn't pirate anything. So yeah, 2025 movies are trash, and it kind of just came as a surprise to me. This movie is so old. It's 4 years, yeah, 4 years from now. So pretty much they were just talking, and all of a sudden, bang, 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 shooting everywhere in the school. They ran into the toilet, school shooting. And yeah, I've never actually experienced a school shooting before. Maybe because I don't live in the US or anything. I live here in Africa where it's safe and healthy. Uh, Not to be weird about it, like if you've ever experienced a school shooting, that's really bad. I don't know how it feels, but it sounds like something that should be scary, something that should. So they pretty much portrayed it how it should be. I kind of felt the emotions I think the creators wanted me to feel, the fear the students felt. Everyone was just running, being actually scared, and they just hid in the toilet. Her and the popular girl in the toilet, just squeezing themselves, and then a guy just walked in. He was bloody all over. And then they just told him to come in. Come, he said he wasn't the shooter. He told him to come in. And then he starts saying something like, "My brother, my brother." So I'm not gonna bore you with all this uninteresting part. I'm just gonna skip to the main context and like give all the reasons why I think this is a bad movie. First of all, like I said, the fact she keeps saying low key every 15 seconds is pretty weird. I don't understand why the fuck. You have to see the movie to understand what I'm talking about. Fuck that shit I said about not checking the movie. Go and actually watch the movie yourself so you can understand how terrible this shit is. So she pretty much just says low key all the time. I'm a low key person. I wanted to make her so corny in the movie. I hope she's not like that in real life because I kind of have a bit of crush in her. Yeah, I admit that. So, and the second thing that was really weird to me, what the main reason I just stopped watching it and deleted the movie was because, yeah, she pretty much in the end, as you would expect, any reasonable person, she hooked up with um, the popular girl, yeah, the so-called popular girl, popular chick. She hooked up with her, and the next day you just see her trying to make out with another black guy, the guy I told you about earlier who just ran into the toilet. It was just weird. I was like, and then when he was like, "No, I can't. I'm trying to recover his brother that died in the school shooting," she just stormed out of the car and started crying. It didn't make any sense. And I just sat and thought to myself, the face of this movie, pretty much the reason why most people ever watch this garbage was because of, Jenna was starring in it. And the fact that it would just make her fucking pussy or loser is kind of weird. They just wrote the lines, the character pretty bad, and yeah, it's trash. And pretty much stopped there because it wasn't starting to make any sense anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you for this terrible stream. And I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So if you haven't watched Fallout, make sure you watch it and give me your opinions on it. Am I being too am I overreacting, or do you really think it's a bad movie? So see ya. And I gotta charge my phone. If you didn't notice, it's two again. Nice. It has a charging problem. So yeah, see ya. Bye.